Okay, we are in a half year. We are expecting the mid-year budget.
Yeah.
Are we to expect new taxes?
You're going to go back to Parliament with, first of all, an assessment of how the fiscals have performed in the first year. I can tell you already, I think we are in excess of our deficit by about 6 billion. Revenue, underperformance, still you've got a lot of expenses to deal with. In between, you have debt servicing obligations that you have to deal with. Does that require a cutting of some expenditure items? A restructuring of our debt, new revenue handles, or more efficiency on the old revenue handles, or a mixture of all of these? This coming weekend, especially after the fund team gets into town and we go through the first round of talks, we'll have an opportunity to
They're coming in this week?
This week.
When was the first round starting?
This week.
When? Do we know exactly when?
This week.
Just this week, okay.
But by the weekend, when the government sits a second time preparing for the half year, their input will be available, as will all the other data sets that we are looking for. And then we'll now begin to make some decisions for half year. So for half year, what mix of instruments are you looking at? But ultimately, what the president is interested in is that the hardship that Dr. Otu and Pastor Sumeni and Julius have been talking about, his government will be in a position where it can work to mitigate that hardship. So for all of these decisions, they are not ends in themselves. That's what it's supposed to translate into. And that's what will be animating his mind when we sit this weekend to look at the latest.